I'm Joanne Wojtowicz, and I'm a member of the Cincinnati Symphony Viola section. The viola is a member of the enormous string family that takes up about half of the music hall stage. We have double basses and cellos at the low end, with violins on top. We violas are sandwiched in between. Growing up, I filled the role of a middle child in my family, and my place in the string family is no different. String instruments are typically made of wood. The back, neck, and ribs often come from a maple tree, while the top is usually spruce. A small wooden soundpost is wedged between the top and the bottom to help the instrument resonate. The strings used to be sheep or catgut, but are now mostly synthetic. Let's talk about our bows, which have two components, the wood and the hair. The wood of the bow is most often made from the Pernambuco tree of Brazil, which has a strong grain and less tendency to warp. The 200 or so hairs on my bow come from a horse that likely lived in a cold climate. The cold produces hair that is thicker and stronger than horsehair from warmer regions. Most of our sounds come from two actions, plucking and bowing. Whether you pluck or bow, the string vibrations cause the top and bottom of the viola to vibrate, which in turn creates what many describe as a chocolatey sound. How would you describe this sound? The range and warm sound make it more of a challenge to cut through a large orchestra, so there are fewer concertos featuring the viola. But the greatest composers in history often chose the instrument. Beethoven, Mozart, Bach, Dvorak, and Paganini were all excellent violists. These are some of my favorite composers. They all knew what worked best for the instrument and were able to utilize the instrument's unique sound to fill in the inner lines. It's no coincidence that those composers also happen to be some of the most successful in history. In 2020, the Cincinnati Symphony commissioned fanfares for more than a dozen composers. Rhiannon Giddens was one of my favorites. You can find all of these fanfares on the CSO website and YouTube channel, as well as scores for each work. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've learned more about my favorite instrument. The next time you catch a CSO or POPs performance, watch us online, or see us perform out in the community, be sure to take some extra time to appreciate my fabulous colleagues in the viola section of your Cincinnati Symphony and POPs.